All depressed, you already know. Shut the fuck up, Carlton. Don't make noise if you're supposed to. He hears that a lot. I went to New York this weekend, and I love traveling, and I love New York. One of the craziest things I saw, though, had nothing to do with New York. I'm on the highway, and I see a car with one of their stupid decals on the back to memorialize somebody, which, by the way, dumbest fucking thing you could possibly do is put a memorial, either memorial tattoos or memorials on your car, because, ironically, the car's not, and you're not going to last forever either. For those of you that don't get that, the reason why you got the memorial tattoo is because some dumb motherfucker died, and then you put a tattoo on yourself, and he didn't last forever, and you're not going to last forever. So what are you going to do when you die? Somebody's going to have to get a memorial to memorialize the memorial, and that's going to last a long fucking time. That shit's annoying. Well, this is for Bob, who remembered Cindy, who remembered Rich, who remembered Tammy, who remembered Tom, who crashed his motorcycle into a utility pole because he died doing what he loved. Anyways, the car has a memorial on it, and it says, "Rest in peace, Big Brother, 1990 to 2003. For those of you that don't understand why that's fucked up, 1990 to 2003 is only 13 years. This was the dude's big brother, and he's driving. How fucking old is the guy driving the car? What the fuck is going on? I'm like trying to get on the side of him, like, how fucking old are you, man? I want to know. I go to New York. I love New York. The problem is that, like, every street leads to somewhere else. So when you have to go through, like, the Holland Tunnel, you either have to be on the right side of the tunnel or the left side of the tunnel, depending on what direction in New York you want to go. And then you get off there, and my GPS is telling me, oh, well, go straight, and I'm going into a fucking roundabout. It's like, get off at exit 3. And I'm like, well, nobody will fucking let me over. So I get off at exit 4, and it's like, okay, well, turn around, go back here, go through the Holland Tunnel, and get the fuck out of New York. That's pretty much that's how New York treats you. New York is kind of like when you're in Philly in a cheesesteak line, you fuck up your order, get the fuck out, and try again. That's New York. And I met a bunch of cool people, and I have this really big issue when I meet new people that I lie to them a lot. Not like about anything personal, just like if they say something and I wasn't listening or paying attention, I just agree with them. Because I go up there and the dude's like, oh, so how long have you been living in New York? I'm like, it's fucking 6 years. That's how long I've been living here. He's like, oh, cool, so where do you live? Outside of the city? Where? You know, on the street. I don't know. Like, they can tell I'm lying, but they just don't feel like fucking dealing with it. And it gets further and further. Like, I met this really cool guy who happened to be gay, and he's like, oh, I love this city too. And I'm in the Village, which is a well-known gay area. And he's like, so where do you live? I'm like, I live in the Village. And he's like, oh, so are you? I'm like, yeah, totally. Why the fuck not? I'm so gay. You're not gonna know. Who cares? Then I had to explain to my wife, like, why did you blow him? Because I told him I was gay. I'm networking. It's kind of like being in the DEA and you know, have to do drugs to prove you're not a narc. So I I'm not fucking my way to the top. I'm going to blow my way to the top, which is a more, it's just a big fucking skill, by the way. Anybody can fuck. It takes a special person to blow. It really does. Which, by the way, I heard somebody, I heard some dude bitching one time, talking about how this woman was like, I still blow my husband, but I don't swallow anymore. And the guy's like, why the fuck don't you swallow anymore? Because we're married. He's like, no, you gotta keep doing what got him to keep you in the first place. Now, how many men actually agree with that? I'm just curious. Like, if you are with a woman and she blew you every single day, and then you get married and she stopped blowing you, would you be angry?
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. I'm just happy if somebody looks at my penis. Fucking give me something here, goddammit. When music and stuff comes along, you can enjoy the rhythms, and when the poems come along, you can enjoy them. But this is comedy. Fucking interact, goddammit. That's supposed to get such a bigger response. I was like, yeah, you're supposed to blow me all the fucking time. Well, here's my thing. For guys that actually believe that you're supposed to blow me all the time, like after we get married when you did before, and you still don't. That's on you. That is all on you, because I don't see you fucking leaving. You wanna... That's the crux there. So what? She stopped blowing you. Fine. Fucking leave. Divorce the bitch for irreconcilable differences. And make the rest of the women know that. Like, if you're gonna marry Tom, you gotta blow him all the time, so fucking divorce you. You gotta do it.